Hello, welcome to Lori's DIY Life. This is Lori. So, I have my Gemini MIDI out, and I don't know why. For some reason, I've been using it the last couple days, on and off, and I don't know why I haven't used it more. It's pretty good. The suction on these suction cups on the bottom of it are really good. So, I'm gonna just keep using it today. So if you're wondering about the machine I'm using, this is it. Now I don't have but this one folder, and when you get the Gemini MIDI, that's all you get is this one folder, and I've been using it this way, and you can see how bent up that is, and I'm kind of hoping it's a little more like the marquees folders where it'll just keep working and working and working and working and working. I haven't priced them yet to see what they're going at, but listen to that suction. I mean, that's the same ones I keep pulling up, so, and I'm impressed with that. But I've been going through some of my stuff, and I came across these dies. I'm thinking this is where you wind it up. Darn it, what's that called? Quilling. I'm thinking this is quilled, and I don't know. Oh, it drives me crazy. Yeah, see, it's just a little quilling. And then I have this one. This one I'm the most curious about. What does it say it is? It just says pretty flower. And oh, that's way smaller than it looks. But we'll make some of these, and then I have this embossing folder that I thought, well, let me check it out and see, and we can do some embossing. And I grabbed a card blank from the Spellbinders, and it is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So we'll emboss something, probably, if we get this all done in time. So what I'm going to do probably is just go ahead and find some papers. I don't want it to be real thick, so I'm going to look for some of my thinner papers. And actually, that's not the thinner papers. But these will probably work. This is textured paper. I like the blue and the yellow together. It looks pretty. So, I don't want that brown though. I think I'll use the blue and the yellow together. So, I'll make blue and yellow, and probably one blue and 2 of the yellows. So, oh look, they're different colors of blue, of yellow. That's good. So what I'm gonna do is try running them both through at the same time. And I did get my Pro, and as soon as I can get that room set up in here for it and get it set up, we'll do a demonstration and we'll compare the cutting machines. I don't know if I should compare it to the original Gemini or not. So, we'll have to see about that. But this rolls really easy, even when the die is going through. Like, yes, I am holding onto it, but it still rolls pretty good. It doesn't seem like it has much pressure, especially before the dye goes through. But that's the only thing is this folder is so big. And it's really not that big, but it's big compared to the marquee. But see, even that second one, it's still got the embossed stuff in it. And then the first one is stuck in here. So I kept this tape on it. Let me see. Here's my there. So there's a difference in it, but it's still good. So how many layers do we want? How many? I know we'll want at least, it looks like they only got 2 layers. I think I want more than, oh, and they used the same dye for the leaves, so we'll do that too. That looks like a good idea. I mean, a lot of flowers are like that, right? The petals of the leaves look just like the petals of the flower, just a different color. So let's run this through, and then maybe I'll just do some green for the leaf. And then we'll look at a quilling the one. One of the reasons I wanted to go ahead and use my Gemini MIDI here was this embossing folder is a Gemini, and I just figured it should go right through without any issues. So that's why I went ahead and said, okay, I'll use my MIDI again. So here, it's been a busy morning, a busy day. The day's about over, and I'm just now getting in here. I don't like when I do that, but sometimes it just can't be helped, if you know what I mean. Sometimes. I got a little dog. She needed to go to the vet and all of that, so get that taken care of. Oops. Now I'm going to be really careful with this because that's a small dye in there, and that can go quickly, right? So put that away. And now I want the quilling one in the blue. Maybe the blue's not as bright as I thought it was, but that's alright, because when you hold it up to that yellow, it is all good. Okay, here we go. Let's get this done. That's the only thing that bothers me is I want to be able to just pull it, and I can't with this one. You can with the marquee, it'll just pull, but this one I think it's, I don't know if it's just because the folder is so much longer and it's there. So now it's quilling time, and I've never been that good at quilling. And can I find my quill? Or any other time, it's always the first thing I grab. And I get in here. Here we go. So, I wonder if I want this first. Is that going to go in? I can't see the opening. There it is. No. It's got to be this way. So, there we go. So, we're just going to roll it. And roll it. And roll it. And you can see it's doing that. I don't understand why. I don't know. For me, I always have an issue with this quilling stuff, but let me run some glue in here. Maybe that'll hold it, and maybe it'll turn out a little better that way. I don't know. We'll find out. If I can get the glue out. This is kind of... Okay. That should be way too much. So let's check it out and see. And way too high. See, if I was supposed to start the other way, why would it make it so impossible? Oh, that's supposed to be the end up piece? Is that the thing? Now it's supposed to sit on here? Maybe. I've never been big on quilling. It's just never, ever been my thing. So now we need to just kind of let it loosen up a little bit, right? Because we don't want it too tight. Okay. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, I think that's it. I'm going to let it rest and dry before I mess with it too much. But these, I never did the green cutout. Oh, wonder what I should do. Go ahead and cut it out, right? And I don't really have, oh yeah I do, I got this other, this kind of muted green here. I can use the muted green right here, or the brown, which, you know, I think I'll stick with the muted green. Just, and I'm only cutting one of these. So, all right. My birthday's tomorrow, so I might still get up early, because I always get up early anyways. But I might get up early and do a video early, and then that might be the only video I do tomorrow, if I even do that. It just depends on what the day holds. But more than likely I will do one in the morning. I found another one too, a Sizzix one. That I want to do, and I know I've done it before, but I just want to show you kind of some of the traits of Sizzix, because I hardly ever do Sizzix, and honestly their stuff seems so simple, and then they always end up actually pretty nice, you know. So I thought it might be good. Now these have this little fold line, and in the picture on the front they're folded. And this is looking familiar now that I'm folding it, so I think I've done this before. Pick it up, my fingers don't want to work. Sorry about that, I needed to sneeze. We have, out here, these little teeny tiny hummingbirds. And I don't know, out in the back, they are all over the place. And I keep thinking I'm getting buzzed by something. And it ends up being these little teeny tiny hummingbirds. They're little, like a dragonfly little, I don't know. I mean, sometimes I think, are they babies or what? Is it just a teeny tiny breed? I don't know. But, cute, 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 but it's an experience right now. Like, I have to keep reminding myself, oh, the hummingbirds, remember the hummingbirds. Because, you know, you don't know me really, but I'm one of those people that's going to run when there's a bee. You know what I mean? A yellow jacket, a wasp, whatever. I'm running. I'm looking for somewhere to hide. And as a kid, I grew up, I want to say I grew up barefoot, and it wasn't really that bad. But if we weren't at school, we were barefoot. And so to be like this, and I've always been that way with bees and stuff though, but I think that's going to be pretty. Okay, I'm going to start gluing them down. Okay. I'm putting the dark on the bottom just because I feel like they show up more anyways. So they're going to be my bottom layer. And I don't want those exactly lined up with the leaves, so I'm going to alternate it a little bit different. And then I'm going to put the darker. Again, I'm putting the glue. It doesn't seem to be wanting to hit that middle point. So I'm offsetting it, but I'm offsetting the offset. Does that make sense? I don't want it. See, that didn't quite. There we go. So I'm offsetting the offset. See? Otherwise, it would be lined up with that. Now, this one's probably going to have to be right exactly offset with that, but that shouldn't be an issue. Because if that one's offset, then this should be offset again too, and it is. And then there are little dots here, and I'm just wanting to use, oh Lord, I didn't mean to put that much glue down. Okay, so I'm going to put the light first, if I can. And then I want to put the dark yellow next, but I want to kind of build that up a little bit. Okay. I'm just going to dip into this glue and put it on here. See if I can't get it lined up. Fingers do not want to work today. Okay. Now I need to see if I can somehow get some of that glue off of there. There we go. That's getting it right. Oh, I'm out of frame. Just sticking my hand in, not my hand, my finger in, and getting some of that off. And then rubbing it off my finger so that it's not, making it a little worse when I bring it in. Now I'm thinking that green is just looking like part of the flower, and I probably should have used the brown. But that's all right. And here's the blue, and I meant to do a couple of these. Because I didn't think it was going to be that little. I think I might have done it a little too tight. So maybe I better roll another. Maybe I'll do 2 and roll them up. And I can just layer the paper. You know, do 2. So this is the other thing I like about Sizzix is their name is on that die. I don't know why, but I do like that. You know, you don't ever have to worry about it. And it's got the number on it. So if I take it out of the packaging or whatever, I can figure out that it's a Sizzix die. Because it says right on it, Sizzix. See that 2 sheets of paper? Makes it a little bit harder to get through. I can let go of that. And then it goes back to super easy. Okay, come on. Okay. Now, I've got my 2, and I'm not worried about it being embossed, right? Because it's just going to be rolled up. And it cut through both of them beautifully. And Sizzix do have nice dies. They're pretty strong. Okay, I'm going to glue, but I'm going to try to be a little bit more careful. I'm wondering if I should be on this side. You know, it's the opposite side. Okay. Okay. I'm a little bit worried about that sticking on my quilling tool here. I don't know why I can never just slip it in there. I'm not gonna wrap it so tight this time. I'm gonna try. I just stuck my finger. Just stuck my finger in it. That was too loose, I'm thinking. Oh, look at that mess. Trash it. Okay, it looks like we're down to one. And I guess I'm gonna have to just put a little bit of glue here and there. And now let's see. Because that certainly didn't work out very well for me. I guess this is something I need to practice, right? So it needs to be tight enough that it stays put, but not so tight that it won't unravel a little bit at the end, right? I don't know where I'm getting it. It's supposed to unravel a little bit, but I thought when you took it off it was supposed to loosen up, but now that I think about it, why does everybody glue it then? I don't know. Okay, now I need to pull it off and stick this under and over and get that on there. Now, it's not loosening up any. I don't know. Anyways, there's my two little buds. 1, 2. And the first one turned out better than the second one. So now what I need to figure out is what color paper do I want to put these on. See, I was hoping to kind of do the letterpress technique, but I don't know what color I would want that on to do that. Because I'm thinking that brown I'm thinking the brown would look real good here. Just like that. And it'll go through the MIDI like that. Nope. Nope. It wants a plate. I cannot believe, because that's going to be too thick. So maybe we cannot do these through this. Let's see. Oh, I guess we can. I guess. No, no, no. Nope. Not gonna work. So, let me see. It's gotta be like this. This. That might be too wide to go through there. Actually, this might be a good one. Yeah. It's orange. I don't know what it looks like from here. You can't make out the orange. I'm gonna pull this brown out of there. And I'm gonna take where, see, they both push in, but I think this pushes into here. So this is probably the one I wanna, I'm just gonna put orange on here and do tone on tone, orange on orange. And let's see what we get. This is a very flimsy embossing plate, which is probably why it won't work through the MIDI. Okay. Let's see what happens. Is that going to be big enough? No. We'll just run this half sheet through. This might be a mistake because that looks like it's pearlescent. But we'll go this way. And then we're going to add some paper as shims. And we're going to see if this is going to work this way. Uh-oh. That's not going in. I'm going to trim it off. Oh, kind of a waste of a piece of paper, but right now, no, still not enough. So I need more paper or something to put on here. Some 6x6 card blanks ought to do it. And when that gets through, see, that's too much now. See there? Okay, when this gets through, and I get to this point, then I will stick another one in here. Now it's feeling too easy again. Okay, let's see what happened. If anything, you can see where it was real tight and where it wasn't. Darn it. Okay. I don't know now what to do. We'll just go with the 2 card blanks and no paper this time. And we'll try that. But we're going to have to keep it consistent or it's going to show like that did, right? So I've got 2 card blanks. Where are the others? Oh, looky there. So that's all I need to do. That's too easy going through. But we're going to try and see how it turned out. But I don't think it did anything. Lightly. It did more letterpress than it did emboss. So I'm going to do my scissors. Here they are. I'm going to cut this out. And really, these scissors should not be used for this. But this will get trimmed down again when I put it on the card, because I'm sure it's going to be too big for the card. Oh yeah, it's going to be way too big for the card. So I'm going to want it, let me take and trim nicely. on here so that I can use this as one of my corners. And so how much do I want to take off? Really none on the sides, right? So it's just on the top. And I can honestly do it full length on the bottom. And the top, and just have it look like that. Right? I'm going to glue it on, and then let's see if it needs to be trimmed off somewhere. Huh. Alright. I didn't think it embossed that much, but it's embossed on both sides. I thought it was more color than embossed. But not so. It is embossed. Okay. Now let me get this down good. This little simple card can take forever, right? Okay, now I'm going to open it. And I'm just going to trim these edges off. And just follow the card. And that should make it pretty straight. Okay, so there you have it. I think that looks fairly straight. I don't have any leaves. See, those are just too puffy, right? I mean, that's just too big. It just stands too tall. Yeah. I'll tell you what. I've got this sitting right here. And there are some leaves on it. And this is also Sizzix. So I'm just going to do 2 of each of these. Where green of this using? There it is. And I'll use this green. And so I will go one. I want to make sure it is big enough. 2. So that'll be the one. And then for this one, yeah, that should work. I should be able to just use this little bit. And 2. And run 2 of each through, and then we will see how we want it. Okay, I just gotta hold it down until it gets in there good, then I can put the other one in. But I gotta get this one in good first. There we go. And now I can push this one in. I had stuff wanting to fall on me. Not on me, but it's wanting to fall. Okay, there's that one. And here's that one. Okay. Hold on, don't give up on me. We're almost done. Ooh, I like it. I do. I think it's pretty. I don't know if this one's needed. I doubt it. It'll probably be a little too much. I think it's too much. So I think I'm going to leave this like this. I'm going to take this. I'm going to dab. Oh, shoot. I got to get a tip on that. But it was giving me a hard time one night. And so I was just like, oh, take that tip off. And just use it. Uh-oh. Look at this. So I'm just going to dab. Too much glue. It's always an issue with me. Always. Always too much glue. So that'll go there. This one. Gonna say be careful, right? See, I'm not even turning it upside down. Look what it's doing. Okay. And now this. Alrighty. This one. There we go, like that. I think that's from All that glue I've been rubbing off. Okay, now I can glue the flower down. Oh my goodness. Oh, I like it. It's a very low key, right? Oh, let me move this over. There we go. Very muted shades. It's not blaring out at you. And the thing is the sentiment now, though. What color? Well, I've got my Say It With Style, and I've got my... What's the other one? Oh, my Say It With Style will have something, I think. But there we go. Just really what it came down to is 3 dyes, right? I mean, you could consider this one really isn't even necessary if I put that one over this way. Simple dyes. Little simple dyes. I don't know. I gotta learn how to do this right. I gotta learn to quill. Alright, everybody, so if I don't get back with you tomorrow, I hope everybody has a beautiful and blessed weekend. I hope everybody has sunny skies. If you like my videos, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you join me again. Bye-bye now.